Hey Jason, how's it going? I'm gonna try to let a couple people get in, see how many people's gonna get on, and then I'll start. Haven't been on for a while, so this is an update for Gap Hill Speed Shop. Um, yeah, I'm doing good. I just got off of night shift uh, last week, so I've been trying to readjust myself to day shift. But now that I have time, I will be doing a live show every Wednesday night at 7:30. So we'll see how that goes for a little while. Um, I know I was doing stuff on YouTube or on Facebook, but I I couldn't get myself going because of the shift differential and stuff. I couldn't get sleep, kind of like a walking zombie. So uh, there's a couple things I'm working on uh, for Scale World Net. Uh, some of you might have seen it. Um, the Honda Accord spoon. It's decaled. Um, I just have to get it clear coated with 2K clear and put a little bit of the chassis together. But for the most part, it's done. Um, Everything's fit so far. I know some people said they have problems with it. I test fitted everything before I tried it. The only thing I didn't like was this rear suspension. You can't really do anything. The wheels are already jammed up in the wheel well. Thank you. And not sure what I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to fix the suspension in the rear. I mean, it sits low, but doesn't quite sit as low as a touring car that I've had a couple builds on. So, and the other thing I have for uh, for some reason I got a I got a lot of builds again. uh, Told myself I wasn't gonna do it, and ended up building. I got what, one, two, three, six, seven builds in a row. So I'm gonna try to show you a couple of them. Uh, I know I post on International Scale Modeler. Um, you guys go on there, you can see some of my builds, or I post them on my Facebook account. So the next one, I'm doing a Hasegawa kit. Um, it's the decals are shot, so I needed some kind of replacement for it. Um, I couldn't find. I wanted something different, so I went with the 962 uh, Momo Racing decals. I got them from a friend. Uh, he wasn't sure. They're pretty old decals, so it took me like an hour and a half to what you see, what I put on. They're not cracked, but they're just old decals, and hopefully they'll turn out. And this is painted with what is that? Rust-Oleum paint. I mean it came out shiny, but I decanned it and airbrushed it, so it came out pretty nice, and it's nice shiny. Got a nice smooth finish on it. Um, I didn't use. It was already red, molded in red, so I kind of used a little bit of Tamiya for my primer, but came out pretty nice. It's probably I'm gonna try to get this one done for Atlanta, and then I have another 962. Um, the decals were good, but I wanted something different again, so I will be using the Coca-Cola decals from an actual car for a 962. It's got the driver, I think it's John Osteen and Bob Akin, or the drivers, Aiken. Um, Decals are really nice on this one, so I'm going to try to make this one a little nice one. I'm going to change the wheels in the kit to the BBS, because that's what's on the car. I got a lot of, like, been messing around with a couple other things. There is a couple rebuilds that I'm gonna do. One is Pete gave it to me. A couple of them, so it just needs to be reworked and repainted a little bit. So this is a Rocket Bunny RX-7. I think it's an 81 kit that's on here. I'm just gonna touch it up, repaint it, do a little bit of body work, and finish off the car. So it's not bad. I mean, it just needs a little bit of TLC. And then I know I've showed a couple techniques on how I did a couple of my other cars. I don't know if any of you seen the Volvo Salon that I've done, and the Lexus and the Porsche that I did. I took them to shows, and I did pretty good at the Memphis, Tennessee show. I took home 11 trophies. I took home 6 trophies in Kentucky 2 weeks ago, and I took a trophy home probably 4 or 5 weeks ago with NASCAR build that I did, Bobby Allison. Just got a lot of things I'm trying to show people. People ask me how I do it, how I do this, how I paint this, what kind of paints I use. I'm using an Omni 2 or an Omni 2K clear. I can spray it over flat black, comes out gloss black. It's a very nice finish, very durable, 2 coats. See what else. I know a couple people asked about the micro balloons for the race car dashes and steering wheels and seats. I think I did show that on one of my YouTube videos. People still ask me how it's done. Let's see what else. I got Hobby Designs sending me the Ferrari 488 resin kit as a sample build, so I'm going to be building that. So I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff done so I can build that specifically for Atlanta. And hopefully nothing's warped or bent, or hopefully it's in a good shape. I'm trying to get a hold of the 1/18th Lamborghini Spider, so never built a big scale, and that'd be the first time with that one. I know I've been, I think a lot of you guys follow Mr. Mini Dreams. He sent me some decals, and I sent him some stuff. The Nissan 98 turned out awesome. Kind of went a different way for him, I think. I think he had some issues with the paint, but it looks like it's came out pretty nice. And then I'm doing another R32. I had painted this. It was for a build off online on Facebook. It was a red molded in red. I primed it, painted it, clear coated it, and then the red bled through. So I sanded it down and then painted it gunmetal. And then I had a couple little flakes underneath the clear, so I wet sanded that, and then I just started playing around with some carbon fiber from Scale Motorsports. So it didn't come out. I did the front fenders on it. I did the back or the hood on it. It's pretty smooth. Once I laid down the 2K clear, this stuff stuck pretty nice. And then I'll shoot another coat of clear on it. I'll probably end up doing the trunk and maybe the roof. I'm not sure yet. I didn't want to. Yeah, John, I love it. I never tried it before. I kept talking to people. I wanted to actually see somebody do it. Somebody down here in Alabama showed me how they did it, and I got a hold of some 2K clear with some hardener, and I wish I would have been using that stuff a long time ago. I mean, it has a beautiful finish on it. I'll show you a couple cars that I've done. I'm going to show you a couple more builds that I'm working on. So at all these shows, I see like box stock builds where you have to have the instruction on the table. I'm going to be doing the Hawaiian funny car. This one is also cleared, and then I put the decals on it, and I will go back and clear it again. And this is going to be just a stock build. I still have to paint the bumpers, but decals lay very nicely on 2K clear. And then I got another rebuild. I got this one from. I think I got this one from Chris down in Florida. I tore it apart, stripped it. It's a 81 kit, Liberty Walk Ferrari 458. I sprayed it with Model Master. What is it? Model Master acrylic True Blue Pearl. So I got a couple more coats I got to put on. Pretty nice looking car. I like the Ferraris. But this one, I don't think I'm gonna put a lot of decals on this one. So, and then the wheels I got are from, I forget who they are. Pete sent them to me. They'll be gunmetal. So, pretty nice kit. I mean, it's not 100% detailed, but it works. And then I got the Ferrari Challenge. I'm not sure what kind of decals I'm going to put on it. I got the race decals for it. So this one was painted with Rust-Oleum also, decant. So it's ready for decals and then ready for clear. But and then what else do I got? So I bought, I think this Mercedes came from Rocky Butcher on Facebook. I didn't have any glass for it. Emailed Tamaya, and they sent me a brand new tree for the glass, and I didn't have decals, so I ended up ordering a set of McLaren decals for Marlboro. So I will be putting those decals on that Mercedes. So I haven't built one yet. I built one of the CLK CLK car DDM cars. So there was a bunch of stuff missing. Like I said, I was missing the decals, the metal decals in this kit. So I ended up getting Studio 27 photo etch for it. Uh, because I didn't have the Mercedes emblem, and I just wanted the Mercedes emblem, but it's got some pretty nice, very nice uh, photo etch from Studio 27. Never used it before, but I'm sure it'll come out just just fine. So, but that one will be painted with Tamiya paints. Uh, I'm going to show you guys a couple finished cars that I did for a couple shows. I think some of you have seen them. Not sure how many of you have seen them. Let's see if I can. So this Porsche, it's basically box stock, but I put a couple little details into it. It is painted with Tamiya matte black. I used the 2K clear. I also put I started dipping my glass in Future, and I like the way it came out. I mean, it shines. I mean, it's got a hard finish on the clear coat. Very nice little kit. I have I think one more of these that I'll probably build in the streetcar version. So the other car I got a kit of the Volvo Salon. The decals in it were 100% shot. I mean, they fell apart in the water. There was cracks so bad. The tires that were in the kit were cracked from the age on it. Emailed Tamiya. Tamiya sent me a brand new set of tires, and I got a hold of Paul Bretland at International Scale Modeler, and he used a set of SK decals on his estate, and I got a hold of SK decals. They sent me new ones, and that's a little bit of a shine on it, but let's see if I can tip this a little bit. So this car here, sorry, trying to mess with the camera, but so that's the Volvo. I did add, there's a lot of detail on this one that I added. I added the pin it's in the wheel for your quick release nut. I did add carbon fiber on the dash, part of the dash, and I used and there's a massive glare on that. So it's got micro balloons on the dash, seat, steering wheel. Yeah, thank you, Jason. I added a guitar string right there for the antenna. In the directions, it shows that melt a piece of plastic and pull it to make your antenna, but I didn't. I didn't really like that idea, and I didn't. So all the blue on there is decal. Gray's decal, yellow's decal. So awesome decal set from SK Decals. They're on Facebook. Hit them up. They got pretty much a lot of cars. Um, I think it's pretty cool. So you can see the shine. I mean, I apologize for the glare, but it shines with the glass and everything. So this glass was dipped also. Um, one more build that I have. See if I can get this on here without dropping it. So there's the open interface Lexus. I did add the helmet. I think that came from Zoom On. Very awesome kit. Uh, I'm gonna build another one. I did. This one did end up getting in the magazine at uh, up in Kentucky at the model show. So I'm hoping it gets in the magazine. The decals, I cut the red off, so the red is paint. I mean, it's not a decal. I mean, all the red on the car is, I masked it off and painted it. I use Molotov pen on the disc brakes, as you can see. This one came out beautiful build. Um, I did carbon fiber on the wing. I got valve stems in it. I mean, it's got everything. So, but that's kind of what I'm working on, and what I'm doing for Wednesday nights now. So hopefully Wednesday night I can show you guys a little bit more of how I do things. Show you guys how I dip glass, decals, some things I learned from Paul Bretlin, some things I learned from Sasha Mueller. Um, but I will have an unboxing of that Ferrari 488 when as soon as it comes in, and kind of a review, and hopefully I get some more sample builds from Hobby Designs, because that's kind of where I want to be. So I know I've been absent for a while, but I haven't stopped building. So, and my builds have been getting a little stronger, so I'm doing pretty good. So, and I want to thank George for sending me the stickers for Vision 124. I got some window decals from Scale World Net. I'm gonna try to get some decals made for me for Gap Hill Speed Shop. I also lost one of my sponsors, uh, Gravity Colors, so I'm not sure what happened with that. So I'm on my own for paint for right now. So I'll I'll keep using Tamiya, because I love their paints. Um, I'd like to try some Model Hut paint. I'd like to try some splash paint. I'd like to try some any of the other paint companies out there. I know Zero Paints is hard to get a hold of, expensive. People say it's a hot paint, and I'll use just about anything when I get a hold of it. But I normally go right back to Tamaya. So I hope you guys all have been having some good builds. I'd be interested in seeing some of them. If you want to post them on my Facebook page, Gap Hill Speed Shop, you're more than welcome to. Um, and hopefully next week we can get some more viewers instead of, I think, 3 at the max. 1. So y'all take it easy. Um, I'm gonna get off of here and get the decal on one of the cars.